It's a BOSU Balance Sculpt. I'm your trainer, Kathy. Today's workout is all about the core. Starting out with a warm-up to build the foundation. Then we'll follow it up working the midsection in multiple directions. Seated on the BOSU for ab isolation. Standing single-sided movements. Plank on the platform. And lying on the mat, feet elevated. Equipment for today is your BOSU ball and a set of dumbbells. I'm using 8 pounds. You choose whatever works best for you, whatever gets you that great calorie burn. New to this channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button below and the bell so you never miss a workout. Let's get warmed up. God, you look so pretty. We'll start out our warm-up seated on the BOSU, glutes touch, feet planted, knees bent, draw up and in the core. Beginning with single leg slides. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall, relax your shoulders. As you exhale, slowly glide the right foot forward. This is getting us ready for that abdominal isolation while strengthening the hip flexors. Exhale, slowly glide the left foot forward. As you inhale, glide the foot back in, knee to knee. And pick it up just a little quicker with control. We're taking this into a single leg lift with an extension. Let's get one more slide on each foot. Reach your arms out in front of you, lifting the right leg 90 degrees, extending at the knee, flexing back in and lower, and switch to the left. Simultaneous switching. Inhale and exhale. Pilates is all about the breath. And as you exhale, it's a hollow breath, a nice wheezing sound out the back of the throat. Keep curving the spine. Taking this move into a teaser. One more leg extension on each side. Holding the legs up, hold that teaser. Extend the legs out. Isolate the core. This takes a lot of abdominal control. Balancing on the coccyx, our tailbone. Arms reach out to maintain shoulder stability. Point the toes. Last 3, 2, and 1. Release, shake it out. We're starting out with that seated. Going back into the teaser. We got 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. I'm scooting a little more forward. Single leg lift, hold, single leg teaser. Isolating on the right side, transverse abdominis and rectus abdominis while the obliques hold on and assist. Tap the right toe down, lift the left leg, isolation. We'll go about 10 seconds each leg and switch. Lower, switch one more time. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake them out. We got 15 seconds rest. Now we're going to the scissor legs. Extend the legs out in front of you. Heels are flat on the mat. Toes pointed, arms reach. Lift the right leg. Draw up and in the core. Lower, lift the left. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Hollow breath. Sit up a little taller if you can. Maintain a straight line from your tailbone to the top of your head, the crown of your head. shoulders back in space if you find them tense enough. One more, and release. Shake the legs out. We're combining the two together now, adding a teaser leg extension. Lift the right leg, lift the left leg, hold, extend and bend in, extend and bend. Extend, start to lower one leg, lift, lower the opposite leg, it's a little lower. Depending on how high you can get your legs up, that's how big the lower is. My legs are a little bit lower because I have shorter legs. And if you have long legs and you can lift them higher, go ahead. I'll try that now. Do a little scissor in place. Woo! 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. We're going back to the top. This time in the teaser, we're going to do a toe tap. Keep our knees bent. Rock back. Inhale, draw on the core. Exhale, lift the right leg. Tap the toe. Lift the left leg. And if you want even more, you can bring in your weight. Pull that weight out in front of you. Ho ho! Now you're going to feel your shoulders activating. Ooh. Sit up a little taller. And release. Give it a good stretch. You want to stretch those hip flexors because they get tight. Now we're doing the teaser extension again. This time I'm placing my hands on the edge of the BOSU, counterbalance. Lift, rock back slightly, and up. Give it a little tuck. Adding a knee tuck. If you can do that knee tuck with your arms out in front of you, this is what it looks like. This is even deeper core isolation as we're getting deeper in the transverse abdominis. We're activating an internal ab muscle called the multifidus. That's our main core stabilizer. Extend the legs, stretch through those hip flexors. Give it a little shake. We're comboing them together. Teaser toe tap with leg extensions. Teaser toe tap. Let's go a little quicker. Go up to 10. Leg extensions for 10. 3, 2, 1. Sit up. Scissor. Back to that teaser toe tap. Grab your weight if you want it. Leg extensions. Finish with leg extensions. One more, and release. We're going to set 2. This one is standing. If you need to, grab your shoes. I'll grab mine. Take your time getting them on. It's okay if you start late. Placing one foot on, we're going for that knee drive standing. Send that leg back at a diagonal, staggered position. Toe is turned out slightly as we drive the knee in. We're giving it a little twist in the obliques. Like the song says, take your time. There's no rush. We're getting fit together. really isolate the core, the upper abs and the lower. We're also getting obliques in. It's a full abdominal. Place the left foot on, right foot is back, toes turned out, reaching up. And drive that knee in. Knee drive with a twist. Whoa! That means we have to really maintain hip stability. Keep a neutral pelvis. Pelvis is in a straight line. Reach your arms up. Slight bend in the elbows. Reaching to the 30-degree angle in the shoulders. Yes. Think about how great you're going to feel afterwards. You're going to have a tighter, more toned midsection. Picking up one weight now. Coming to standing on the BOSU. Feet are parallel. Reach the arms up overhead. Bend the elbows, lower for a tricep press. Now this is core isolation because working the upper body, we really have to draw up and in the core for balance. Whoa! I find myself falling off the BOSU sometimes. That means you have to really press your heels in. Maintain balance. Press your heels into the BOSU. That'll keep you from falling forward or backwards. And if you have to, step off the BOSU and onto the mat or just one foot on. We're going to our next exercise, doing a hamstring curl with knee drive. Back hamstring curl in knee drive. You can grab your weights for this one if you want to. I'll stay without mine. Making a fist with your hands. Really activate those triceps. So now we're pressing them to the back. Heel to glute and then knee drives to chest. Inhale as you lower the foot, exhale as you drive the knee in and curl the hamstring. And release. I'm moving my BOSU a little closer. Placing my right foot on, my left leg is back. This time the toes are facing forward. Draw up, hamstring curl, drive the knee in. Now you guys just work this side. Let me switch sides. Straighten the front knee before you go into that hamstring curl. Tap the toe, flatten the foot, drive the knee through, flatten back. And you're keeping that core in control the whole time. We're going back to the top. And I'm going to mix up the exercises a little bit. This time we're starting with that tricep press overhead. Standing on the BOSU, bend the elbows and extend. Bend and extend. We're working the short head of the triceps. Zip up that core. Imagine that you're trying to put on a corset. You really have to zip it up. Maintain your hip stability. Sometimes our hips want to bob around in this movement. Drawing in the core is going to help stabilize them in a straight line. One more, and release that weight. Going into that knee drive with a twist. Place the right foot on, left foot turned out at a diagonal, arms reach, fingertips facing forward, drive in and twist. If you have to, drive the knee in, add that twist, and then lower. But I find that I'm most balanced when I do the two together. And keep smiling, positive attitude of gratitude. Pick it up if you want. Really isolating through this muffin top area. We're also working through the low back muscles. This is a full 360 core exercise. One more and release. Switching sides. We're now placing the left foot on the BOSU, middle of the dome. Right foot is turned out. Step it back a little further, arms reach, and drive the knee in as you twist. Exhale and inhale. Exhale as you lift, inhale as you lower. Making sure you're driving in with control and lowering with control. Sometimes we want to just pound the foot in, lower with control. That's going to help you really activate the core even deeper. One more and release. We're heading back into that single leg knee drive with a hamstring curl. This time we'll do half and half. Right foot on, lift, hamstring curl, arms to the back, drive the knee in. Ensure that you step directly back. You notice how I stepped off to the side? I lost my balance. Step your knee in place, directly to the back, in that staggered position. We're now switching sides. Right foot on, left knee hamstring curl, and drive. Activate those hamstrings, our biceps femoris. As we drive our knee in, we're activating our hip flexors and our transverse abdominis. That completes circuit 2. We're heading to circuit 3. Flip your BOSU over to the platform. We're coming down to all fours, placing our hands on each side of the bullseye. Curl the toes under, draw up the knees, extend the downward dog, forward to a hovering plank, down dog, plank, hover. Pick up the pace if you can. This is even more of a challenge because we just turned the BOSU over and we're balancing on that dome side now with our hands on the platform, which means we really have to keep our shoulders in alignment to steady that BOSU. Keep it from flying around. Drive in that core and lower. That's where we activate our shoulders. We're picking up that weight. Coming to that kneeling side plank, bottom knee on, right arm reaches, driving knee to elbow. Reaching the top leg straight out, resting on the inside edge of the foot. We'll go to the second side in the next set. We did 3 sets for standing, and we did 2 sets for seated. We'll do another 2 sets here in the plank. Really work those obliques, that muffin top. drive it in, and release. Place the weight down. We're now going to a full plank. Doing that knee drive again. This time we're doing a drive tap and extend out. We'll do we'll do it all on the right side. And then we'll switch left side in the next set. Isolating one side at a time is really a challenge. It helps you identify which side is stronger than the other, so then you know what to do on the opposite side to make it equally as strong. Keep that in mind. We have 10 seconds. One more, and extend. We're going back to the top. And I'm going to mix up the exercises this time. We're starting with that knee drive. Coming back to that plank. Feet in alignment. Pelvis draws in. Pelvis is neutral. Abs draw in. Driving that left knee in. Tap the BOSU. Extend the leg out. And anytime you need to, you can lower that right knee. Just take some of the pressure off the pelvis. I'm coming up to the full plank now. Maintaining shoulder stability. Less than 5 seconds. Extend and release. We're going to that side plank on the opposite side. I'm flipping over, placing my hand center of the bullseye. This time my left knee's on, right leg's extended, right arm reaches, driving knee to elbow, and back out. Drive it in and extend it back out. Extending arm overhead, leg out, resting on the inside edge of the foot. Oh. We're now isolating the right side oblique. 20 seconds. And anytime you have to, you can drop that weight. And this gets you even deeper shoulder work. Upper and lower body are part of core work because they have to be strong in order to have a stable core. Everything's connected. Going to that hovering plank. Curl the toes under, hover the knees about an inch off. Really activate the quadriceps and the low belly. Extend the legs, give it a stretch in the back of the legs. Hover forward. Pick up the pace. Exhale as you lift, inhale as you lower. Heading to lying on our mat. Flip the BOSU over one more time. I'm taking one weight, placing it on my hips. Feet on top of the BOSU. On the inhale, draw through the pelvis. This is the pelvic curl. Hold. Exhale, lift the left knee off. Extend the leg up. Lower and lift. This is called the shoulder bridge with the single leg lower. We're spicing up that pelvic curl. We'll stay one side and then we'll switch. off to the side. Clasp the hands behind the head. Inhale, draw the core in. Exhale, pressing the low back to the mat. On the next exhale, lift the chest off. Engage the abdominals, upper abs. Inhale, lower. This is the chest lift crunch. You really have to draw in that core to get a good activation. Maintaining shoulder stability. Our head is a weight in our hands. We're using our abdominals to lift, not our neck. Elbows remain in your peripheral vision. One more lift and release. We're now going into a bicycle. Lifting the left leg, rotating over to the left. Right elbow comes across to the left side. Single-sided bicycle. We call this the chest lift with the leg lift. It's combining the three exercises together: chest lift, crisscross, and leg lift. You have to maintain hip stability on the left side as you lift the leg, and on the right side to hold. Getting the core in all regions. Hold it up and release. We're switching sides. Taking that weight, placing it on top of the hips. Inhale as you draw up through the pelvis and hold. When the timer goes off, we begin. Extend the left leg up on, right leg up on the exhale and extend it to the sky. Lower and lift. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Maintaining the left hip. Imagine somebody's punching you on the side of the hip. You're trying to keep that hip in place. And sometimes you want to shift it out of the way to get them to stop, but don't. Fight them and keep that hip in place. And release, lowering down slowly, heading back to the chest lift. If you want to, you can place that weight behind the head. Make a hammock with your hands, placing the back of your head in the hands. As you draw up, relax the neck and shoulders, chin away from the chest, engage upper abs. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. One more, hold it up and release. We're switching sides with the bicycle. Lifting the left knee up 90 degrees, toe is pointed. Lift the chest, rotate over to the right. Left elbow comes across. And begin. As you inhale, lower the left shoulder and the right foot. As you exhale, bring the left elbow across to the right, keeping it back. Right knee lifts 90 degrees and keep going. Stay in motion. I add the explanations in the middle of the flow to ensure that you're getting the proper alignment and performing these exercises with good form. We're going to our next standing one, and then we have a finisher. We're using one weight again. This time we're placing one foot on, reaching out to the side, like we're flying. This is working deeper into the obliques and getting a little outer thigh and shoulder abduction. It's a little bonus for power. This is really going to burn some serious calories. Our two goals for this workout: get a stronger core and burn some calories. Flying like your birds. That one side doesn't have a weight while the other side does. We're switching right over. Right foot is on, left foot's on the mat. We're reaching out to the side as we lift this left leg out. Lifting out of the hip socket. We call that our acetabulum. We want to naturally glide out of the hip socket. Lateral flexion with abduction. And we're working the deltoids as well. Deltoids and hips are going to maintain our core stability. Release that weight. Actually keep the weight. Pick up the other weight. We're standing on the BOSU, either in the center or you can stand on the edge. We're going for that low squat. Adding a row as we lift one knee off and release. Add a row, lift one knee off and release. Maintaining hip stability. And this is where we come to standing on the edge. When we begin to lose that stability, we come to standing on the edge to bring it back. And once we get stronger, we can come back to the middle of the dome. Really drive up and in that knee. That core is staying engaged. Don't lose your core. And release. Place one weight down. Unless you want to use both weights, add a challenge. I'll show you that for a few reps. Left foot on, right foot on the mat, and fly. Whoa! I'll place that weight down because I don't want to fall over. I'm still mastering the BOSU work. We're learning it together. I'd had previous BOSU training, but it had been a while since I used it. So when I started this program, I made it a goal to learn with you so that I could teach you well and make us all stronger together. Let's get one more good rep and release, switching sides. Right foot on, left foot on the mat, both toes parallel, facing forward. Plantar flexion. Reach the arms out as you lift this left leg out to the side. And if you need to, you can turn that big toe inward. That takes some of the pressure off your TFL muscle, your tensor fascia latae. That's a big muscle in your outer thighs. We want to take the pressure off so that we can work into our outer glutes, gluteus medius and minimus, while activating the obliques. Stand a little taller, straighten this opposite leg, the leg that's balancing, and release. Pick up your other weight. If you're ready, this time we'll stand both feet middle of the dome. And if you're really advanced, you can turn it over to the platform. I'll stay with the dome. Row it in. Drive this left knee up and release. Knee and arms. As the knee lowers, the arms extend out. And as the arms drive in, the knee drives in with it. I think it's starting to rain now, but it's not coming down too hard. We're almost done with this workout. Stick with me for 3 more sets in this circuit, and then we've got our finisher and cool down. And release. We're going back one more time. This time, if you want, you can reach your arm overhead. Circle that arm up overhead. Out to the side, circle overhead. Whoa! Now there's an even deeper challenge, because it takes even more hip stability. You really got to draw that core in. Imagine someone's punching you in the stomach. You're trying to tighten that core to keep them from bruising you. Keep that image in mind. Really tighten your abs, make the surface stronger. If you need to, place this left hand on the left hip. One more and release, switching sides. Right foot on. Try to circumduct with that left arm. We call this circumduction. When we reach all the way out to the side and overhead. And that same side leg is reaching out, which means you really got to maintain your weight on the opposite side so that you stay on balance. I feel that core isolating. Let's get one more and release. One final knee drive with row. This time I'm bringing my toes on the edge of the platform, my heels on the BOSU edge, sitting low, drawing that core. Row with a knee drive. I'm coming up now to standing on the BOSU. I'm going to look a few feet in front of me to maintain my balance. In yoga, we call that the drishti. One, and release. We got our finisher. We're coming to seated on the BOSU. Just our BOSU, no weights. Extend your legs out in front of you. Lift up and abduct out. This is a flying teaser. Set us free. Let's finish this workout together. Yes. Really feel those low abs working, isolating. We're going 45 seconds. And then we go from here to a hip dip. staying on the dome side, rotate around into the plank on the forearms, and hip dip. Right hip down, center, left hip. Rotating from the waist. Let the music set you free. "25 seconds left and then we cool down." Woo! You're driving up and in the low. Actually, it was 10 seconds, not 25. Oh, come to resting over the BOSU, tailbone at the edge. Your back rests over the back of your neck. Arms reach overhead, knees bent, spread eagle. Extend your legs out. Oh. This is a beautiful way to cool down the whole body. Get a good stretch through the arms, shoulders, chest, abdominals, hips, legs, and the feet. Really sets you free. Feel the water sprinkling on top of you. If you don't have any water sprinkling on you, just imagine that feeling. Roll up to seated. We're going into a seated roll up. Gently roll back, articulate through the spine, reach the arms up overhead. As you roll up, drop through the pelvis, peel the spine off. We'll do that a few times. Let's get 2 more reps. This was a short cool down today. If you want more of a cool down, pause the video and get more of a stretch and then come back for my final announcement. When you're ready, come up to standing, inhale. Reach the arms up overhead and exhale down. Great job today on core power. I hope you got a tightened and toned midsection and your upper and lower body are even stronger for it. Leave me a comment below and let me know how you felt. Did you burn more calories than ever before if you were wearing a Fitbit monitor? Take a look at what it says and comment on your progress. Give this video a thumbs up if you absolutely loved it. Share it with your friends on social media. And if you haven't already and want to see more videos, hit that subscribe button down below and the bell up top so you never miss a workout. Subscribers will get notified when I post new videos. Your trainer Kathy saying good night. I'll see you for day 7. Stay tuned, thumbs up, and keep up the great work.